fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So now here is DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Past battles with Scherzer. He's gone 3 for 6. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
That is good. For right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
First batter out the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out break.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bases are empty, one man out.
Boom,
2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton on the run, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Next to stand in is Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey! 0-2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. Digging in will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
I got the count. 1-2.
And right into the shift. Turner's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering.
Hey.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
No, that's
Now
down.
a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
That's a ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. Rizzo is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A.J. Pollock is on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And stepping in, A.J. Pollock, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
And now, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
One strike now from Cole. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Judge looks up. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. That's inside. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0.
Ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. There was a fly out for him to start the home first. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Scherzer leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. And now here is Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. Now with the the plate is Trey Turner. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here's a pop-up now. Rizzo is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll get in there safely.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Muncy stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And the count will be full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was get him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next, it'll be Justin Turner. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In the box, A.J. Pollock, and a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Now here's the first offering, and that misses for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. Torres at the bag. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. LeMahieu, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's the first pitch. LeMahieu over at second. Judge is over at first with 1 away. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0.
Come in my zone now. When you don't slow down.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far. And while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Warming up.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood in it. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. First pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And now the first pitch. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is inside as it hits him. But he won't get a base out of it because he swung through it. It's 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Gleyber Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Smoked on the ground left side. And there are two away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Next up, Gio Urshela. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Luis Severino takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 40, Luis Severino.
Will Smith will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0. That's ball two.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Muncy on at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So a runner at first with two away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Saws him off with that one, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One left for L.A. They lead it 4-0. Voigt will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 59, Luke Voigt.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 63.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
In now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. nipped the corner. 2-2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Softly hit to the left side. Torres at the bag. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box, Corey Seager. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is Aaron Judge. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Scherzer looks in. 1-2 on its way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Fouled away.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat, especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Clay Holmes gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 35, Clay.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Holmes is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both. I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Chopped weakly to the left. One out, nobody on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Will Smith waits on deck. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smith, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. That's popped up out towards short right field. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping in once again is A.J. Pollock. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Two out with the man at first. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
A runner on first with two away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and the lead is now 5-0. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Up next, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Scherzer looks in. First pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he takes strike 2.
I got the count.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Karen O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Karen O'Day.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Stanton giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with it. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here it comes on 0-2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Corey Seager. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set and the 0-1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Betts at second, Seager at first, 2 out in the inning. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Wandy Peralta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a liner. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees nothing. Brusdar Graterol comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be DJ LeMahieu, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Graterol, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Max Scherzer is the winning pitcher of record. Garrett Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
This afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They won 12 on base.